Live, local, late breaking. This is WDSU News This Morning.
Well, it is a Mulkey Monday as the LSU women's basketball coach and the Lady Tigers are preparing to return to Louisiana after making history in Texas, picking up their first ever NCAA championship in program history for either the men or the women. It is really such an exciting moment for these women who have worked so hard and for the fans who've watched and rooted them on with that big dominating performance in Dallas as they beat the Iowa Hawkeyes 102-85. And of course, hometown hero Kim Mulkey certainly getting some major praise, reveling in the fact that she accomplished what she set to do in just 2 years. Our own Chad Savity is joining us live from LSU's campus, where a huge victory celebration, Chad, and a big homecoming just hours away.
Good morning, Randy and everyone. The Mulkey magic is real. National champions. The team going to be flying home back to the Baton Rouge area this morning and celebrating inside the PMAC, inside this Pete Maravich Assembly Center, where yesterday a big crowd was there cheering on the Tigers with the watch party. But as you mentioned, Randy, her second year, no one knew this success was coming this quickly, far exceeding expectations, but also the 50th national championship in LSU athletics combined, which is impressive, the first in basketball, regardless of men's or women's. So congrats to Coach Mulkey and the Tigers, and we're getting ready to celebrate with the team in just a few hours around lunchtime today.
We certainly cannot wait to celebrate that victory here at WDSU. So we're going to make sure that we bring that to you here throughout the day. But first, let's toss things over to meteorologist Lee Southwick, who has your forecast before we get to Deja Brown with your morning commute. And of course, Lee, very sticky outside and very humid right now.
Yeah, it really is a humid start to the day. Of course, I do have to start with the Superdome, and it's lit up in purple and gold to celebrate. Now, yesterday, the ladies on the court, they were red hot, and it kind of feels like that outside too. Temperatures are going to be warming up today. We're talking near record heat later on today. Right now, yes, these are your morning temperatures. 76 degrees in Galliano and in Belle Chase, 75 in Slidell and at the lakefront. Same for Bogalusa, 73 in Hammond and in Holma. There's a bit of a breeze out there, 12-mile-per-hour breeze at the lakefront, 10 miles an hour in Slidell, 12 in Gulfport, 6 in Buras. We are dry right now. I did track some showers and some thunderstorms overnight into these early morning hours, but now all of that has cleared out. However, all of this is to our northeast. Notice that there is a tornado warning there in Mississippi. All of that moving to the east, though, and for us, we only have a 10% chance for rain today, and that means temperatures are going to warm up. We're going to see more sunshine later on, middle and upper 80s later on this afternoon. We could potentially break a record high, not only today, but over the next 3 days. I'll have more information coming up.
All right, Lee, thanks so much. And good Monday morning to you at home. Things are definitely starting to heat up on our roadways. First, let's start with the live look outside on the Twin Span here. Not seeing any major issues, but we are dealing with 2 major problems on the North Shore already this morning as you're heading out the door. So let's go ahead and get a quick look at the map. As you're traveling westbound on Tim, we are dealing with an accident at the end of the Twin Span, accounting for about a 6-minute delay. So as you're traveling from Slidell to the downtown area this morning, right now, a 38-minute ride. It is blocking the right lane there, so we are keeping an eye out on it, but it looks like police are already on the scene. So hopefully that will be cleared soon. Do want to give you a live look at one of our cameras. This is I-10 just north of US 11. Traffic here is moving up to speed, so maybe take Highway 11 instead. Also, if you're traveling along I-12 westbound, as you approach Hammond near US 51, we have an accident there as well, causing some heavy congestion on the approach. So as you're traveling between Covington and Hammond this morning, a 36-minute ride. If you want to avoid some of those delays, go ahead and take 190. It's about a 30-minute ride there, but we are keeping our eyes on these North Shore accidents. So as you're heading out the door this morning, you definitely want to pack a little bit of patience. Over to you guys.
I think we're amazing. A lot of different personalities, but you know, we piece it together at the right time. We start clicking at the right time, and that's what matters the most. Super happy to be here at LSU.
And you know what? Right now, LSU fans are anxiously awaiting the return of their champs, the Lady Tigers basketball team. Really a Cinderella story for this hardworking and fiery group who danced their way through March Madness, making the 50th national title for the university a reality.
And Randy, remember the LSU Tigers were the underdog of this tournament, a 3 seed. The national pundits saying, well, you didn't really play that many tough teams in the non-conference schedule. But look at Coach Kim Mulkey and company now really saving their best performance for the game's biggest stage in yesterday's national championship and setting some offensive records. An explosion on the scoreboard, 102 points. The LSU Tigers getting it done. A total team effort. Let's walk you through some of the key contributors throughout the game. Leading the way for the Tigers, how about bench player, senior Jasmine Carson, a team-high 22 points off the bench, really setting the stage in the first half with all of those threes, helping LSU build that double-digit lead. Star senior point guard Alexis Moore, she came back to play for Coach Mulkey the past 2 years, coming through in the clutch, 19 of her 21 points in the second half, including that dominant fourth quarter, hitting one clutch shot after the next. Graduate senior LaDasia Williams also showing her versatility both in the paint and the mid-range game with those jumpers. And don't forget traditional stars. They get a lot of the pub. Angel Reese and Flau'jae Johnson doing their thing, combining for 25 points with 15 and 10 points respectively, really showcasing the overall depth and talent and scoring of this LSU Tiger team. But check out some of these numbers. For the game, LSU shooting 54% from the floor, which is quite amazing, but even better from beyond the arc, a whopping 65%, which is stunning, exactly what the team needed to get the championship. But those numbers, just phenomenal. LSU has not shot that well since January of this season. The 2023 national champs getting it done with Coach Kim Mulkey, bringing that hardware back home.
I made a statement and asked everybody to turn around and look at those Final Four banners. Nowhere on there did it say national champion, and that's what I came home to do. So I'm relieved because I don't have to think about that anymore.
And mission accomplished. No pressure, right, Coach? Look, we knew she was going to get the job done. It was only a matter of time. Not many thought it would happen in year two, but she did a phenomenal job of collecting that elite talent, making this team full of great personalities gel on and off the court, and getting the job done against a very tough Iowa team. So the celebration continues today here on the LSU campus inside the venue behind me, the Pete Maravich Assembly Center, inside the PMAC at 12:30. You can come to campus, meet the Tigers, celebrate this championship, and, of course, we will have live coverage throughout the day and throughout the morning right here on WDSU. And so many stars shining for this LSU team. We mentioned some of the stars, but, Randy, it was a lot of the unsung heroes really stepping up throughout the NCAA tournament into yesterday's national championship.
That's right. Sports anchor Sharif Ishak was watching it all from Dallas. He was there with the Tigers, catching up with one of those unsung heroes.
All right, joining me now is LSU forward LaDasia Williams. LaDasia, no better way to go out and end your LSU career than with a national championship, the first in program history. How great is it?
It just feels so great. We're proud of ourselves and we're proud of the coaches, and we really just stuck together to pull this out.
What does it mean to bring that national championship to this program?
The community support has been real big, so I already know the fans has been going crazy already, and when we get back to BR, they're still going to go crazy.
To go out with the other seniors, the way y'all did in this championship game, each one of y'all had at least 20 points. That's got to be a great feeling.
Yeah, we just really wanted it. We really wanted it. We've been working hard all season, and we felt like we can get it. So everybody that stepped up needs to step up.
Jasmine Carson, the way she went off in the first half to help this team, that is something special. It feels like someone new is stepping up.
A spark off the bench, that's always great for us, and we really told her just to keep shooting. They'll fall eventually, and tonight they were all falling, which is great.
Coach Kim Mulkey, she got here. Of course, I'm sure her number one motive was to win a national championship. She did it in her second year. She kept saying, we're not supposed to be here, we're not supposed to be here. She's one of the greatest motivators, it feels like, in all time. What does it mean to win this championship? How she got y'all to win this championship? Specifically from Coach Mulkey, how she got y'all and motivates y'all to win this?
She's just been motivating us all season in practice, telling us we could do big things, go very far, and we believed in her and she believed in us. What's
the lasting image for you as you leave LSU, with this national championship? Lasting image. What's the lasting image for you, winning a national championship?
I don't even know. I think halftime coming in, and she really was hyped up, and that really just hyped us up, and we really felt it.
Has it hit you that you're a national champion?
No, not yet.
How much does it mean for the school, the program, the students, the city, the state to bring this home?
I mean, everybody back home, they've been supporting us since day one. They all believed in us, so it just feels good to bring them back something and to know our hard work has paid off.
All right, LSU forward LaDasia Williams bringing home a national championship to the LSU Tigers, the first for the LSU women's basketball team.
And everyone across the state just so proud of what the LSU Tigers have accomplished. State leaders taking to social media to congratulate the team on their historic victory. Governor John Bel Edwards writing, quote, that he can't wait for Louisiana red beans and rice with fried Iowa pork chops. Go Lady Tigers. Of course, he made a bet with Iowa's governor. And how about this? Former and current icons and legends in the NBA also watching the championship game and weighing in. Magic Johnson tweeting that LSU had more talent overall than Iowa to get that championship. Of course, we've got our own Mulkey Magic here in Louisiana on the LSU campus. And Randy, we're not done celebrating this victory just yet.
Yeah, tonight we've got special coverage on that historic win. Our Tigers Take It All special airs at 6:30 tonight. We're going to have the coverage from their return home celebration in Baton Rouge. Analysts, experts, you know, all the things when it comes to the LSU Tigers. And we can't wait to see that and bring that to you a little later on today. Well, a year later this morning, the family of Linda Frickey getting their day in court after losing their beloved grandmother to a deadly carjacking. The expectations this morning as 3 teens go before a judge. And a tragic crash leaving a motorist looking for help dead. How this deadly accident unfolded and what we're learning this morning.
And the Superdome is lit up purple and gold to celebrate the win, and we are heating up here. We're going to talk about near record heat that's on the way over the next several days.